When you have a goal that grabs onto your heart and it doesn't let go, you have no choice but achieving it. You have to have it grab onto something inside of you, grab onto your heart. It's got to make you stay up late, and it's got to make you get up early. It's got to make you cry when you think about not achieving it.
Phil and I are offering you something that can literally change your life.
Those kinds of goals, right, change lives. They change the world. And everybody in here has that down deep inside. Everybody has a goal down deep inside. Everybody in here could change the world, your world, somebody's world. All right? But you have to believe you can get it. And you have to hold on to it. And it has to really drive you down deep inside. And if you can just do that, if you can hold on to it, it's amazing what's going to happen to you in your life.
He and I have invested everything we have in what we're doing. We're going to change millions of lives.
And one of those lives could be yours. Hi, I'm Phil Ciccio. Let's spend the next few minutes together so I can show you how. I've been studying personal development for close to 20 years now, and I'm a business partner with one of the most well-respected personal development experts in the whole world. His name is Bob Proctor. For those of you that ever seen The Secret, you know who he is because he was the star in that movie. He's also an international best-selling author of a book called You Were Born Rich. Now, Bob's an amazing man, and he understands the mind better than anybody in the world, and he's taught me everything that he knows. And together, our company is sharing this with people all over the world, and they're getting incredible results. Most people aren't getting the results that they want in their life, and they really don't know why. But the answer is fairly simple. You see, there's a huge gap in life, and it's the gap between what we actually know and what we actually do. You see, most people know exactly what they need to do to get the results that they want in their life, but they're not doing what they know. Now, this isn't out of laziness. It's about understanding the mind and how the mind works and how what we think about creates our reality. See, there's something really important to understand, and that's that we think in pictures. And the clearer the picture is in your mind of what it is that you want in your life, the less doubt, the less fear, and the less confusion you're going to experience. So let me share an example with you. For instance, think of a car right now, or think of a home. What did you see appear on the screen of your mind? There's a good chance that you either saw your home or your car, or maybe your dream home or your dream car. That's because there's an emotional attachment that you have with those items. Now let me ask you to think of your mind. What do you see now? Most people go blank, or they see their brain. But you see, your mind is not your brain. Your mind is an activity that exists in every cell of your being. And up until now, every great thinker, every great leader, every great philosopher or theologian have all agreed on one thing. And that's what we think about comes about. Our thoughts become our reality. You see, everything in our lives was first a thought in somebody's mind. So the car that you drive in, or the home that you live in, first started as a thought in someone's mind. You see, Vincent van Gogh said it best. He said, "I first dream my painting, and then I paint my dream." Isn't that amazing? Before a painting appeared on the canvas, it appeared on a canvas of his mind. Now, since nobody knows what the mind looks like, what I'm going to do is share with you a graphic of what the mind looks like and how it works. Now, our company's been sharing this with people all over the world, and it's literally changed their lives. We call it the stick person. It's an incredibly powerful graphic. Now, the top circle represents the mind, and the bottom circle represents the body. Now, notice that the mind is much larger than the body. Now, this is done intentionally because up until now, we've given all of our conscious awareness to our physical body and our physical results, when in reality, everything that we have in our life was first an expression of our mind manifested through our body. See, our body is just an instrument of the mind. See, your mind is made up of two parts. First, we have the conscious mind, and then we have the subconscious mind. Now, your conscious mind is your thinking mind. This is where all of your reasoning takes place, and this is where your awareness lies. Now, your subconscious mind is your emotional mind, or your feeling mind. This is where all of your habits are formed and your beliefs are stored, and this is where your memory is stored as well. So your conscious mind has the ability to accept or reject any idea that presents itself. So wouldn't it make sense to only accept positive thoughts and reject the negative thoughts? See, this is where you decide what your life is going to look like. You can have thoughts of prosperity and abundance and wonderful relationships, and that's what's going to manifest into your life. Or you can choose thoughts of lack and limitation and poor relationships, and that's what's going to manifest in your life as well. See, whatever thoughts you impress onto your subconscious mind, good or bad, are going to manifest into your life. See, your thoughts create feelings, and those feelings produce actions, and those actions are what produce the results that you're getting in your life. So if you're wondering what you're thinking about, just take a look at the results that you're getting. So let's look at this another way. Here we have the mind, and here we have the body. And then our mind is split up into two parts. We have our conscious mind and we have our subconscious mind. And then over here we have our physical senses. We have the ability to see, hear, smell, taste, and touch. Now our physical senses are hardwired to our conscious mind like little antenna. You see, all of our lives we've been gathering all of our information from outside sources through our physical senses. People telling us what to do, what to say, what to believe. And we have allowed these people and these ideas from radio and news to control our life and control our subconscious mind. So how do you influence your thoughts independent of your environment? You do this by using your intellectual faculties. Now, most people have never been trained to use their intellectual faculties, so I'm going to share them with you today. Your first intellectual faculty is perception. Then we have the will, imagination, memory, intuition, and reason. Now, these intellectual faculties allow you the ability to control your subconscious mind, control your thoughts, and you can develop these. They're like mental muscles. Now let me share a couple of them with you today. Perception is the ability to take a look at a situation any way you want. You can look at a good situation and see the bad in it, or you can look at a bad situation and you can see the good in it. The choice is yours. You see, I recently worked for a company. I did some consulting and coaching for them. They were having some difficulty financially. And what I did was I interviewed most of the people that worked there and asked them what their thoughts were on why they were having poor sales. And they had a common perception. They said because the economy is not doing well, people don't want to spend money. See, this was their perception, and we needed to change the way they looked at things so that the things that they looked at would begin to change. So immediately we started to develop their level of perception. And when they started to understand that people did want to spend money and they stopped letting the outside environment control their thinking, immediately people started spending money. Their first month with this new level of perception, they had a 64% increase in sales. It happened to be the largest sales month they've ever had. Now the next intellectual faculty I want to share with you is intuition. Intuition is like tuning into a frequency on a radio. It's like dialing into that frequency. It's that inner voice or that nudge that you get. You might be getting one right now that's telling you that studying this type of material could really change the way your life is going. See, it's that inner voice that says, this just feels right. You see, it's the proper use of these faculties that's going to allow you to gain control of your emotional mind and gain control of your thoughts. And by developing these faculties, everything will begin to change for you. See, you can create the life that you want, but you need to begin now by developing an image in your mind of what that life looks like. And you need to develop your intellectual faculties. And I can help you with that. Start now by joining my free interactive Success Think webinar. It will literally change your life. I'm Phil Ciccio. Let me help you close the gap between where you are and where you want to be.